We're here at ODA ASM 2018. We're speaking with Brent Villeneuve. Brent, you are the Executive Vice President and Chief Client Officer for TMFD. So welcome, thank you for taking the time to talk to us. And perhaps you can just start by telling us a little bit more about what TMFD does for dentists and how your services are different from other service providers.
Sure. So as you know, dentists have very busy lives. You know, they're taking care of their patients, they're managing their practice, and with that comes a lot of issues of running a small business. So time is a premium. TMFD's process allows them to make their life easier. So what we do is we help them focus on their cash flow management, which comes from their biggest asset, and that's their dental practice. You know, dentists use a lot of different financial providers when it comes to financial affairs. They'll use accountants and banks, investment advisors, insurance brokers, they'll use practice management consultants. But what happens is that the dentist is left on their own to figure all these pieces out. You know, so it's very much like a dental patient trying to figure out their own oral care, right? So if they were going to go to different dentists or different dental specialists and trying to get the best treatment. So sometimes it's confusing. So TMFD's unique process simplifies and integrates those financial specialists. So one, it allows them to free up their time to focus on their cash flow and then striving for their financial independence.
Now, you touched on integration, and I know that TMFD is known for their integrated solutions and team approach. So perhaps you can tell us a little bit more and expand on that.
Sure. So TMFD focuses on a couple of things. One is cash flow improvement and the integration of financial affairs. So here at TMFD, we have three distinct groups. Our tax and accounting group, focusing on tax preparation and financial statement preparation. Our financial planning group, which is investment management, retirement planning, tax and estate planning, and insurance planning. And our last team is our practice management consulting group. Now all of this is coordinated by a single point of contact, and that's our relationship manager. And the relationship manager is in constant contact with the dentist to bring them up to speed on the progress. So what we do is we bring those specialists together under obviously one roof, and for every new dental client that we bring on board, we start with a customized financial plan, and part of that plan is we look at their cash flow, okay, for that particular practice, and we can compare it to a database of their peers. And the advantage of that is, after doing this for so many years, is that we can uncover a lot of opportunities for the dentist.
So we're talking with Steve Farinato, who is on the tax and accounting side of TMFD. So Steve, perhaps you can tell us a little bit more about your role at TMFD, what you do, and what the services are that you provide.
Sure. At TMFD, Professional Corporation CPAs, we offer a unique service from a tax and accounting perspective. We're a bit of a one-stop shop. We offer work from bookkeeping to taxation to accounting to advice on incorporation, so a number of items. And we try to use technology as much as we can. Applications that are available through various softwares to make the lives of dentists a lot easier.
And perhaps you can touch at least on some of the recent tax changes that, of course, dentists have been talking about.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's been a lot of changes in the last about a year, from things of splitting income with spouses and children to saving money inside the corporation and passive income. The rules have been plenty. They're a bit confusing. So we suggest to a lot of our clients that don't make any rash, drastic decisions. Come talk to us. We understand the rules. We're experts in this. We've been dealing with the dentists for the past 15 years. So we'll work at building their cash flow, working within the rules, and ultimately providing a retirement that they're happy with.
So we're talking with the very well-known Dale Tucci. And Dale, I understand you are now taking care of practice management consulting for TMFD.
Yes.
And tell us, if you would, now, I mean, you've been in this area for over 30 years now. What is different about TMFD's dashboards and business intelligence? What makes your systems or your offerings different from what's out there in the marketplace?
It's a great question, because that catchphrase dashboard is pretty much being used by all software companies and other companies that run analytics. So just as the word suggests, the dashboard is going to send data to the dentist. If you're, for example, working with a software company, they will extract data from their software and transport that data via a dashboard to the end user, dentist, office manager. So we have that component at TMFD. Our business intelligence or practice intelligence program, we capture that component. But what makes us unique is we also capture the financial side. And the financial side is really, it's talking to the dentist about whatever you're doing over here in your practice. We want to see how it lands in your QuickBooks Online or on your financials. So is what you're doing over here impacting your cash flow? And ultimately, we can only use data as a call to action. If you're just simply looking at a dashboard and it's giving you some interesting numbers, if that's what your interest is, fantastic. But what makes us unique is we take that data, we marry it to QuickBooks Online, and we really focus on how do we change your cash flow.
Brent, thank you so much for spending so much time with us and sharing information about TMFD and about the integrated solutions and team approach and basically one-stop shopping, if you will. But for our viewers who want to learn more or who have some questions, what's the best thing for them to do?
Best thing for them to do is to visit our website at www.tmfd.ca. They can go on there and book a free consultation period with one of our advisors. We've got some great testimonials on there as well from other dentists. It's really, really important that a dentist gets a second opinion on all their financial affairs, not just their investments, but tax, accounting, financial planning, tax and estate. We also have a publication, it comes up with the Oral Health magazine every quarter, where we've got real, actual case studies that we've actually done with other dentists. So that's my recommendation.